Welcome to Medium Rare Poetry. My name's Filet Mignon, and today we're stepping back in time about 4 or 5 years when my wife, Filet Mignon, and I got interested in watching YouTube videos. Originally with gardening and succulents was a particular bent of ours, but then also in America, President Donald Trump was in power, and it seemed like there was a giant soap opera going on in that neck of the woods. And with our YouTube wormholing, we came across Dr. Lena Rodriguez, who is an Australian tarot card reader. And believe it or not, there's lots of tarot card readers out there to this day. It's absolutely blossomed, where people are reading on American politics. Dr. Lena Rodriguez, in the true Aussie style, is a real wit, and her level of sarcasm is just marvellous. She's originally born in Queensland, so it makes her doubly wonderful. Anyway, I'll put a link to her channel, her YouTube channel, in the show notes below. But this poem relates to the fact in 2020, when COVID was in full blast, poor Lena was suspected of having caught it and was put into isolation in a lonely hotel room in Sydney, I think, at the time. Might have been Melbourne, could be wrong. Sorry, Lena. Anyway, she was sent up the walls for 2 weeks in this hotel room while she went through quarantine. So I had to write a poem about that, couldn't help it. So today I present to you Lockdown Lena. Lockdown Lena by Filet Mignon. She resided in a hotspot, COVID swirling all around, an edgy situation, I would say. Then her roomie coughed a furball where the virus did abound, so off to quarantine land, no delay. A 3-room tight apartment, if you added in the loo, became her cell upon the 13th floor. The view was nothing special, just a ledge of pigeon poo on the dreary high-rise eyesore just next door. No human she could contact, well, not so face-to-face. A leper had a better life, it seemed. A 2-week isolation sentenced to this tiny space. In every crack and crevice, vermin teemed. Our Lena was in lockdown. She was fed beneath the door by a soldier in a 3-piece hazmat suit. The food was beamed with x-rays as it slid along the floor. The irony of this was almost cute. Thank goodness for the internet, her conduit to the world. She had become a YouTube Cajun queen. Her readings of the tarot had since seen her fame unfurled, a talent that was very rarely seen. Initially, she lost herself communing with her tribe, a pleasant way to pass the lockdown time. A power surge erupted, and her laptop soon was fried, her outer world descending down the mine. Her space and time were frozen, and the silence drove her down. Her hermit card began to mock. In constant meditation, she transcended from her frown, surrounded in a sweet, angelic light. She also had her yoga to relieve her silent wails, inventing 2 positions, trying both, contorting to a posture, analysing her toenails, a handy way to monitor their growth. She took to exercising, doing laps around 12 walls, but furniture prevented lightning speed. She pushed them to the middle, but the hideous dust balls revealed the spots a Hoover hadn't seen. She ordered 30 Sharpies to be brought up with her food. Artistic bents had always been her joy. A portrait of the Donald did encapsulate her mood, resulting in an oversized Trump Loy. Then halfway through, the doctor said, "We must give you a test before we can be certain that you're clear." A nasal swab inserted, almost plunging to her chest. It seemed his arm would surely disappear. The gooey swab was sealed up with a biohazard key. The doctor made a rapid exit then. The verdict held that Lena was quite COVID-19 free. She'd soon be ousted from her dismal den. At last her door was open as her sentence was commuted. She laughed and danced with freedom's joyous ease. Returning home and settling, all her worries now refuted, until her roomie took a breath and sneezed.
Well, all of that was pretty much true. Maybe not the Trump lawyer business, because you wouldn't want to graffiti the walls of a hotel that have looked after you so beautifully for 2 weeks. But the rest of it, with her yoga and her laptop frying and all the rest of it, that was all true. So she had a dreadful time of it. Anyway, at least that's all behind us now. So thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the poem. Please like, share and subscribe and press the notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.